Welcome to Perception of Now. We are just going to get right in and do this. Look at this one's coming right out. That's great. Spectacular. This one is coming out. Interesting. And, oh, this one. Okay. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is a lot of giving and receiving and the universe moving, and there we go. And that's the bottom of the deck, 5 of Cups. So okay. So what I'm seeing here, now these are timeless messages. This is for whoever needs to see it at the moment you're seeing it. It could be in the future, it could be in the past. You never know when it's going to happen. So that's the beauty of it. This is how it works. You know how this works. You've been around for a long time. You know how this works. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You are in, whoever's watching this, you are not only in a really good, abundant space physically, in the physical world, and business-wise and things like that, but also the spiritual world or the energetic space is moving in your favor. So this is very good. You've had some good success. And clearly, this is also clearly the universe working in your favor, but you're working in the universe's favor because the universe is always working in your favor. So, and you've allowed that to come through. And this is a great card, actually, the 6 of Pentacles, for allowing abundance in your life. This is your allowing either people or a business or a situation or something to give you the abundance you need or the resources you need, and that could be money, it could be all kinds of things, but basically the resources that you need for when you need it. And this is a great card for that. Now sometimes this is you on the receiving end, and sometimes this is you on the giving end. Like you're in a really good space and you're able to also give to other people. And so it could be, reciprocal, actually. Sometimes you're here, and you're, that's how it goes. And we're always giving and receiving all the time. That's just being alive. That's what's happening. Every breath you take is giving and receiving. So this is very good. So you're really in a good space. So you wonder then why are we even doing this reading? You have stuff delivered to you on a platter. Wheel of Fortune moving in your favor. You're receiving, you're giving. It's great. Well, the bottom of the deck, there's a little, this reading is showing you that, yes, this is great. There's a little bit of something going on here that this 5 of Cups. Now, this is somebody who has spilled 3 of their cups. And usually it's supposedly like wine. There's wine in the cups of spilled wine, kind of like don't cry over spilled milk in a sense. Don't cry over spilled wine. But the lesson of this card is he has actually plenty of cups. Yes, 3 of them spilled, and he's upset that that's happened. And he's focusing on that. Notice the attention is just on this. There are two very great cups filled behind him, and he's not seeing that. He's putting his back toward it, refuses to see it, only focusing on the negative stuff that's happening here. So I'm feeling with this particular reading, with this message, someone is possibly not, you're in an abundant space, to a certain extent. It could be very abundant. It could be just, things just working out in a nice way. But you're not trusting it fully, or you're not trusting the longevity of it. That's the word that's coming through. So I think that's more what's happening here. This is excellent. I mean, for abundance, this is great. Like, this is excellent 3 cards in a row. But you're not trusting that this is going to keep going, because I feel in your past, this was the situation. And it didn't work out great. And I would even say, in the past, it wasn't a 5 of Cups situation. These cups weren't there at all. You just had the 3 cups, they fell over, they spilled, and that was it. You didn't have anything back here. And that's what you're worried about. But since you're now in this space, you don't have to worry about that. You have these 2 cups are perfectly filled. And this is these are divine intervention kind of stuff here. Like, these cups are going to keep getting filled. Like, they're going to kind of magically fill again. Like, these 2 kind of represent continued abundance, the give and take, continue give and take flow. This is just symbolic. It's not that there's just 2 cups and that's it. And then once these are gone, then there's nothing. It kind of does look like that. So I never cared for the symbology of this card, because the 3 clearly is more than 2. And of course he's upset, because, he only has this little tiny bit left. But that's not the point. It looks like that, but that's really not the point. The point is that these 2 are perfectly fine. These 2 are perfectly abundant. It's a representation of there's perfect abundance, just waiting, but you're focusing on, what could go wrong or what did go wrong, and you're not seeing and these could represent opportunities. It's not just abundance. I'm just focusing on the abundance because this is clearly, abundance is the main issue of this reading, but these could be all kinds of things, for your specific space that you're in with this situation. But so, yeah, you don't need to worry about this. And I understand this feels like someone that has a heavy, because this person's just shrouded, their head's hanging down, their shoulders are tight. This is a very not happy person. So even though these are bright, abundant cards, this is great cards. This is good flow, good energy. But then there's this shroud of uncertainty, not sure, doubt that this is not really going to keep happening, or it's short-lived. It's going to fizzle out, and you're left back where you were before all this shift happened. That's not happening. There's too much energy here. And I think that's what this message is for whoever needs to see this. This is your message. You're a little worried that this windfall or whatever that's successful right now, you think it's going to go away. Most likely the reason you're feeling that, because of this card, specifically. Maybe something did go wrong, or it appears that it went wrong, or things didn't go, things like this is recently. I'm going to say you're in this space, but then something like around here recently didn't go as planned per se. And psychologically, you're thinking, oh no, that's the three cups. You're like, oh no, this didn't go right. Oh, I'm screwed. Oh, all of this is going to go. My fears are real. All this is going to go away. No, you're fine. There's the two cups right here. You're totally fine. Everything's fine. This is all still in play. None of this is going. This is very energetic. This is universe energetic energy is moving forward in a really big way. This is a big card. Like, this is not just some little something. And then coupled with Ace of Pentacles, I mean, come on. There's literally a hand of God giving you abundance and opportunities. There's an open gate to everything you want, to new opportunity. I mean, this is excellent to have these two together. And then this one, this reciprocation, like, this is excellent. These two, all of this are in these two cups. And they will continue to be in these two cups. These two cups are going to keep being refilled. Like this. So don't worry about any of this. This is definitely someone watching this is something happened that you're upset about, and you're really worried all of this is going to crash down and it's all over. None of that's happening. This is way too big of a... It's kind of like if you built a giant deck for your house, and it's great and it's amazing, but then like a little splinter came off on one of the end of the boards. Like a little tiny, 1/4-inch piece of wood, like kind of broke off on the end of one of the boards on the floor. And you're just like upset about that. And you think the whole thing's going to fall apart. That's not going to happen. It's just not happening. And it's inconsequential. Whatever you think is happening that feels like a big deal is not a big deal. You are perfectly fine. This is you're buoyance. This is parachute. This is energetic parachute. That's not only going to open, it's already open and you're already taken care of. So don't worry about any of this. You're totally fine. You're in a very good space. Something's telling me to focus on this. So I'm going to say, they're like, don't worry about this. Focus on this. Not worry, but focus on this. And this probably, someone wants you to focus like more on service. Maybe you're a little too self-absorbed and that's why this is all bugging you so much. Focus a little more on service and reciprocal energy. That's also going to keep energy moving in a really good way. And that's what a lot of this is too. Wheel of Fortune just keeps moving. And big energy moving. And this, a little more on service, a little more on helping people, within the means that you can. And that's going to really move things. It's going to keep greasing the wheels. So if you're upset about anything like this, there's no reason to be upset, but the quickest way out of the self-absorbed worry is to focus on service and help other people. Like, don't go crazy out of your way, but give an extra tip to somebody at dinner or, things like that. Help out a little bit here and there. Just it helps get you out of your head and helps you realize, oh, there is plenty. You're adding to the flow. The more you give, the more flow comes in, and the more, that's kind of how it works. So, everything looks great. You don't need to worry about this at all. Everything's totally fine. This is kind of similar to an Eight of Swords feeling, which it's kind of an illusion. It's not real. It's like a stuck energy that feels like it's real, but it's really not at all. But you're totally fine. Everything's great. So that's the message that's coming through, and I hope you enjoyed this. Hope this helped. Please leave a like if you like this message, and maybe subscribe to see more videos coming through. And you can buy me a coffee down at the bottom if you really appreciated the message. There's a link down at the bottom to get me a coffee, and I hope that you enjoyed this and that you align yourself with a beautiful day. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.